Welcome to the Bangsaen Grand Prix in Thailand, FIA Grade 3 Street Circuit and the venue for Round 6 of the TCR Asia Series for 2018. As we start the second half of the season, everyone is gunning for the championship-leading Liqui Moly Ensla team. 3 drivers have won all 5 rounds so far. The competition is still very much in the hunt, especially around the unpredictable and tricky Bangsaen circuit. And having raced round 5 here, everyone is dialed in and ready to take on the streets of this famous Thai beach resort. Now, before we head to round 6, let's take a look back now at what was one of the most dramatic races of the season so far, round 5. Pole position on the right-hand side was the youngster Luca Ensla of the Liqui Moly team, but his teammate, number 32, Diego Moran, was having problems right from the start. After the warm-up lap, he came in, and it looked as though it was going to be a quick fix. But soon, the helmet was off. Diego Moran was not going anywhere. Meanwhile, back at the front, at the start, Luca Ensla did not get off the line as well as Lo Ziho on the left-hand side in the Honda. Good start also from Douglas Koo, but as you can see, the Honda taking the advantage, and the Hong Kong man, Lo Ziho, takes the lead. Bob Pry, the top Thai, taking 3rd place, and Diego Moran, overalls and helmet off, saying this is going nowhere. At the front, though, his teammate was doing the business. The number 8 coming brilliantly down the inside to take the lead ahead of the Honda. So Luca Ensla, the 19-year-old from Germany, pulls away at the front. Meanwhile, back in the midfield, his teammate, Mitchell Chair, in the number 29, knocking up and pushing very hard indeed. Didn't get the qualifying he wanted, and therefore was trying to catch up as quickly as he could. Chair leading the championship going into round 5. And his team, engineer and mechanics, looking slightly concerned, and well, they might, because just a few moments later, Mitchell was in the barriers. Douglas Koo would continue to battle, but a look at this incident again, way too hot, and hitting the right-hand side and then just nudging the left. But either way, Mitchell Chair was left to wonder what might have been. So 2 of the almighty Liqui Moly Ensla members out, and that left just Luca Ensla himself under safety and under pressure from Lo Ziho. Quick look at the 29, it's going nowhere, and so too a very dejected championship leader, Mitchell Chair, the youngster from Malaysia, with a lot to think about as he watched from the sidelines. And then more drama as Douglas Koo in trouble here, coming together, KK Wong just turning him round as they came into the tight left-hander. Both cars out, but both cars would get going again. Meanwhile, Luca Ensla was trying to build on his lead as he came into turn 6. As you can see, KK getting away, and so too Douglas Koo, but he would have to go the long way round. Here's another look at it. Basically, KK Wong missing his braking point and tapping the back of Douglas Koo and creating a Bangsaen traffic jam. And another incident, but this one would bring out the safety car. Number 15, the Thai driver from the billionaire boy racing team, Chariot Nuya, out of the car and bringing out the safety car. Everybody piling up behind Luca Ensla. And Ensla and the man behind him, Lo Ziho, given a drive-through before the restart. And as you can see, Luca Ensla coming in, confusing Lo Ziho, who kind of just got into an indecision moment, which could have caused another crash. He continues around the track, but still had to take his drive-through penalty. Meanwhile, as you can see, Luca Ensla comes in and would get back out again and into the fray. And that really changed the whole face of the race, because at the front was the Thai driver Patarapol Vang Prai, who led them through the amateur and would take the checkered flag ahead of Natanid. Luca Ensler would cross the line, but way down in 6th position. And so it's Vatara Motorsports' Patrapol Vang Prai who wins the race for both the Southeast Asian Series, this 3-round series, and overall. There's Luca Ensler coming across the line in 6th place. The only one of the Liqui Moly Ensler team to finish. And congratulations then to the winners of round 5. The first win of the year for Vang Prai in the amateur competition. And Luca Ensler too early. Knows that he went too early and therefore was penalised with that drive-through. And as we reach the halfway point, a significant result, especially for the Ensler Motorsport team. Let's head down and talk to them now.
Overall, I think it was a bad result for the whole team, as me and Diego didn't manage to finish the race, and Luca finished behind because of a drive-through penalty. So there's nothing we can do about it. It's a street track, and here in Bangsaen anything can happen. So even if you're in front, you're behind, never know if anything will happen. So we just move on to the race tomorrow and see how it goes and give a better result.
I had a great start on the race 1, and I overtake and I make the perfect start. But after 3 laps, Luca has a much faster pace than me in the sector 2. That's why when he come besides me, I decided to let him pass because I don't want any crash. And after that, I just maintain my pace. And few more laps later, I saw there's a drive-through penalty for car number 38. That's me, and I don't know what happened, but I still have to take it. And after that, after the race, I went to steward, and they showed me the pictures. They said I'm a bit across the line, but I'm still not sure about that because for the others, it looks like the same.
Tough decision for Lo Ziho, but at the top now is Luca Ensler on 88 points, 3 ahead of previous leader Mitchell Chair, his teammate of Malaysia. Then Lo Ziho moving up to 72 points. Diego Moran in 4th position on 61, and still in the hunt, KK Wong of Macau in 5th place, and he's just a few points ahead of fellow Macau driver Alex Liu. So then we head down to the grid for round 6, the second half of the 2018 TCR Asia season about to get underway, and also the final round of the Southeast Asia Cup. And with a reverse top 6, Vang Prai, the winner of round 5, starts in 6th position, and that means that the 2 Macau drivers, Elegant Racing's Wong Kian Kun, or KK Wong as he's known, Alex Liu in 2nd place, then Mitchell Chair, the first of the Liqui Moly Ensler team, in 3rd, and Jakrafan Davi of Thailand looking for a good result, and so too Diego Moran just looking to finish a race in 5th place, then Vang Prai, Natanid, who had some interesting runs. Hot conditions as everybody awaits the start of this one. Car number 30 in pole position then, that's KK Wong of Macau. Alongside him on the front row in the number 3, that's Alex Liu. Both the Seats trying to hold off the rest of the field. Away they go. A terrible start from car number 30. The pole man, KK Wong, comes to a grinding halt. He's got going again, but that's given the lead to his teammate, number 3, as Alex Liu leads this field here at Bangsaen into the tight left-hander for the first time. Good start from the Liqui Moly Ensler boys. Mitchell Chair right up there in 2nd place, and he needs a result as the young Malaysian out of this one. So then, it's Elegant Racing with Alex Liu of Macau leading the way into the hairpin at turn 6. As you can see, the whole field very close together in these opening stages. Douglas Koo, 2nd to last, hoping to avoid the drama of round 5. But Alex Liu already pulling away from Mitchell Chair, the young Malaysian, in 2nd place. But the leader putting the hammer down, trying to create some space, but also knowing that a safety car could come out at any time. But a good start. Diego Moran making some places up. And he is leading a midfield battle here between 4 cars. Make that 5, maybe even 6. Here comes Mitchell Chair up the inside of the leader. Turns him round, not quite. But Alex Liu stuck in the barrier. Let's hope he gets going. Well, that was very forceful. And I wonder if the stewards will have anything to say about this. Here's the move. He did come from a long way back and almost used Alex Liu as a braking point. And the stewards may have to have a look at that. Through goes Lo Ziho into 2nd place. And the battle continues. So another dramatic start to round 6 as we go into the 2nd half of the season. Lo Ziho, Diego Moran's there now too. Diego Moran in the yellow and white Liqui Moly Ensler car, looking very racy. In 3rd place here. Here comes Lo Ziho for the lead. He's gone on the inside, but next it's the left-hander. And sure enough, Mitchell holds on for now. Everybody bunching up, including the number 8, Luca Ensler now up to 5th place, ahead of Patropol Vongprai, winner of round 5. This is a much better performance from Diego Moran, who hasn't really had a chance to race this circuit this weekend. Into turn 6, and look at this, everyone line astern, there's nothing between them. And literally queuing up to get round the tight turn 6, and then back on the power. So, Mitchell Chair trying to defend again, but here comes Lo Ziho and the Honda, and it's Honda versus VW, and I think Honda's got it. But that's good defensive driving. Chair keeping his car in the middle of the track and holding that lead. Brilliantly done, but as these two battle at the front, everyone else is catching, including the 2 other Liqui Moly Ensler cars. That's Moran in 3rd, and Luca Ensler, yes, they're enjoying it. Watching on the pit wall for sure. So Lo Ziho has got a massive battle against all 3 Ensler cars. But I think he's up for it, the Hong Kong driver. Disappointed last time out at round 5. You heard it in the interview. Look at him swaying from left to right. Goes for the lead now, and he's got it. Can he turn it in? Just, oh! And Mitchell Chair comes back, and if they're not careful, Luca Ensler's going to get past both of them. And they're a little bit worried now on the pit wall. But here comes Moran, and look at this. They're tailgating each other. And Moran getting a slipstream, trying to slingshot his way past Lo Ziho, and I think they've done it. And almost all 3 Liqui Moly Enslers, 1, 2, and 3, but in the end, it's Mitchell Chair who leads. Luca Ensler up to 2nd place, Lo Ziho 3rd, and Diego Moran dropping down briefly to 4th place. The tie battle is still on in the Southeast Asian Trophy. Jack Grafan Derby leading the way in 5th place, ahead of round 5 winner Vongprai. Patropol Vongprai in 6th place, then Natanid behind him. And there is that tie battle. And this is the final round of the Southeast Asia Cup, which started in Malaysia, and 2 rounds here in Thailand, one at Buriram and another here in Bangsaen. So then, Mitchell Chair, can he hold on? Luca Ensler vying for the lead now, but Lo Ziho not giving up by any means. And in fact, all 3 of them pulling slightly away from Diego Moran now in 4th place. And will this tie battle behind Diego Moran catch up to this lead battle, I wonder? Down the long straight again here at Bangsaen. Mitchell Chair leads them across the line here in round 6. This is the final race here in Thailand before they head to Korea, and the championship finishing off with 2 rounds in China. So a long way to go yet in this championship, and a lot of racing to come. And certainly Lo Ziho looking for a result, but so too Diego Moran. Good racing this on the streets. And you've got to be precise, but of course aggressive. No room for error. One error, and you're in the barriers, and of course, potential of a safety car. Now here comes Luca Ensler again, trying to put some pressure on the youngster from Malaysia. They're both young competitors. Ensler winning the Middle East Championship. Where's Ensler going? Oh, he went straight on. And Luca Ensler dramatically out of round 6. And that was, well, he didn't turn or he didn't brake. There was no lockup of the brakes. Watch this. And it's as though he missed the braking point and just went straight on. So either way, it looks as though Ensler is out. Chair continues to lead. Lo Ziho still 2nd. And now the Honda putting the pressure on the VW here. It's Hong Kong versus Malaysia. Sepang driver who came through the youngster program and is doing a really good job, but Lo Ziho giving him a lesson in overtaking. Brilliantly done by the Hong Kong driver. Puts him into the lead. Diego Moran still third, but the catching group from Thailand starting to catch up now. And sadly, Luca Ensler making his way back after what must have been a mechanical problem, because the car just went straight. It's not like he locked up and couldn't turn in, he just kept going. Luckily, nobody else involved in that, but either way, Ensler loses out dramatically here at Bangsaen, Thailand. Lo Ziho, Mitchell Chair, Diego Moran, it's Jacafron and Patropol, then Natanid. Alex Liu dropping down to 7th place after leading early on, and KK Wong in 8th. Natachak not having a great weekend, but still ahead of Douglas Koo in 10th position. And Luca Ensler and Chariot Noor. Oh, drama again! And this time Alex Liu. And that is definitely terminal. He's broken the suspension on the left-hand side of that car. It's a right mess. Smashed into the barriers, and I don't know how yet. Very similar to the Macau Grand Prix where Alex is from. So he knows how quickly it can all go wrong, and it has done sadly for him. Damage also to car number 33, that's Jacob van Darby of Malaysia in the Seat Leon. Just looks like a little bit of bodywork hanging off. It's not slowing him down. Wong Prai still pushing to get past. Natanid's still there if anything else happens. So more to come from this race yet for sure. And Diego Moran starting to push forward. Clock ticking down. And Darby under pressure now from round 5 winner. And oh no! Natanid touched the back of Wong Prai and ends up pranging into the barrier. She just got a little too close under braking. Don't think there's any damage to Wong Prai, but bad news for Natanid, who had a good weekend. She had qualified 3rd quickest. And here's what happened again. There she is on the outside, just hits the back and can't turn in. And that ends her day, sadly. Diego Moran now putting pressure on Mitchell Chair. So the two Liqui Moly Ensler boys going head to head here. Luca Ensler is out, and that means potentially the championship lead could change. Into turn 6 they go. Jacarafan Darby holding off Patropal Wong Prai. KK Wong behind them. Tense moments on the pit wall as they watch on. Getting down to the business end of this round 6. Darby probably can't even see the damage to the car. I don't know if he can feel it, but he certainly knows and can feel Wong Prai behind him. And the question is, we know that Wong Prai is not afraid to make a move, but where's he going to try it? He's trying to force the Seat into a mistake. And the Honda looking a little bit quicker than Darby's Seat at the moment. And they're not too far behind the two Ensler boys. And as you can see, the leader, Lo Ziho, has disappeared in the number 28. And so we've got some good battles going on here. And this is the battle for 4th place. Jacarafan Darby looking to consolidate some points. There's your leader, Lo Ziho, looking for a win after getting that drive-through in round 5. And look, he's on his own at the moment. And of course, he's also in this battle for the Southeast Asia Cup, is Lo Ziho. He's 2nd at the moment to Mitchell Chair. Chair finishes where he is, he will win. Lo Ziho will be 2nd, and Wong Prai will be 3rd. So there's a lot up for grabs, as well as TCR Asia. We have the Southeast Asia Cup, and of course, TCR Thailand. So, Mitchell Chair doing a good job so far of holding off Diego Moran as we go on board with the Ecuadorian. Great onboard shots here of how it's literally tunnel vision and a mistake by Chair, and through goes Diego Moran. Perfect time to be on board with the Ecuadorian as he takes the position. Oh, Wong Prai, wow, he was out of control coming into that corner. Bounces over the curbs, and I think it was already damage to the right-hand side of that car. And Darby now on his own, and the Vatanak Motorsport team looking rather tense, to be fair, as Diego Moran now has the advantage over Mitchell Chair. Let's have another look. Yes, he'd already clipped the back of Darby's car before he hit the barrier. Look, the suspension already gone on Vong Prai. So he wins one race and is out of round 6. And now a full course yellow. The safety car will be out. And that advantage that Lo Ziho had put together will all dissipate. But we should have a fantastic finish to round 6 with a sprint to the flag. Who's it going to be then? Lo Ziho desperately looking for a result. Diego Moran managed to get past Mitchell Chair. Now can he maintain that position? Here's another look. Yeah, well, fairly obvious. He tried to go down the inside, but then just clipped the back of Darby's car, smashed into the barrier, lost control, and Darby did a great job of avoiding this incident. Look, he sees it in to his left side and then just brakes a little harder than he normally would to get through. But well done to Jack van Darby to just manage to get his way through there. Safety car still out. Trying to keep the tyres warm. Here we go. Lo Ziho leading the way from Mitchell Chair in second, Diego Moran third, Jack van Darby fourth place. Patrapol will drop down from that fifth place. Natanid also involved in that incident. KK Wong seventh. And poor old Lo Ziho must be hating this, as this will feel like an eternity. And it's going to take some time because he's right in the middle of the track is Vong Prai. And here comes the safety car with the leader, so he'll at least be able to ascertain the situation and how long it's going to take. So he'll want to get a hurry up on and keep those tyres warm. And the rest of the pack wants to catch up as soon as they can too. So we have a bit of a lull here in round 6 while we extricate Vong Prai's car. And we should have a cracking restart and sprint towards the finish. Nervous times for the Vatana Motorsport team as they wait on, as we do too. And Lo Ziho will try and get underway, and he has done. So, the Hong Kong man pushing now in the closing stages of this one. The final lap, and the 28 has got the lights on and is ready to win here in Thailand. Takes a nice wide arch around the left-hander. And Diego Moran is in touching distance, but not close enough. He's not going to challenge Lo Ziho in the Honda and takes the checkered flag. Meanwhile, Diego Moran takes a solid second place ahead of Mitchell Chair in third. So, in the end, a relatively easy result for Lo Ziho. Cheers all round. So, congratulations to the Hong Kong man. A win for Lo Ziho. Maximum points for Maximum Racing. Diego Moran and Mitchell Chair of Team Ensler taking second and third. Jack van Darby, the top tie for the Alpha Factory Racing team. And then KK Wong just behind him. And Natachak finally finishing on a decent result for the weekend in 6th position. Natadid recovering to 7th, but Lee Watana Varagul will be disappointed after hitting the barriers. Douglas Koo in 8th position, Cherry Anoya in 9th, and Vong Prai a DNF for him. So, congratulations, and Lo Ziho, I think, thumbs up, and the excitement, body language says it all. And Diego Moran will also be relieved, so too Mitchell Chair. They had a rotten round 5, and now to be on the podium, good to see. So, let's head down now and hear from our winners in round 6.
First of all, I'm very happy to take the first place today, as it's my first factory in this year to TCR Asia, and I'm really happy about this.
Well, I think I did a smart race. I didn't take too much risk. I was always controlling my pace to not do mistakes, and then the guys in front were doing mistakes, and I was taking those positions more and more.
I had a good start, managed to get into the lead for a couple of laps, and when I saw Lo Ziho and Diego and Luca behind me, they were much quicker, so I tried my best to hold my lead until Lo managed to pass me, and I saw Luca went off the track, and it was unfortunate for him not being able to finish the race. Otherwise, he could have been first 1, 2, 3 for the team. And I lost out to Diego before the safety car came out, so I held my spot and finished the race. Yeah.
And as we go into the second half of the season, Mitchell Chair now goes to the top again with 100 points. He's only 3 ahead, though, of Lo Si Ho of Hong Kong and Maximum Racing. And that really has changed the dimension of this championship. Luca Ensler still third with 88 points. But Diego Moran is now in the hunt. He has 79. And KK Wong of Macau still very much there with 71. But in 5th place, Alex Liu, who had damage to his car, stays in 6th position. So, once again, the Bangsaen circuit throwing up some classic drama here. Very tight, mistakes easy to make. Luca Ensler and Natanid all going out, as did Alex Liu of Macau. Either way, they take the summer break with a young Malaysian leading the way, Mitchell Chair, as we head next in August to Korea. Until then, from me, Jonathan Green, goodbye for now.